Hey guys, welcome to Carl Making the Million. How are you guys doing? My name is Carl Eriksson. For those who haven't talked with me yet, I'm the CEO and founder of ProRealAlgos. We have 12 concurrent viewers, so today is an extra live stream for starting the Making the Million challenge. We had a live stream just last Sunday, but in this live stream we are going to start up the challenge that is going to turn my initial capital investment of 5,000 euros to 1 million euros in 48 months. And not only my capital, anyone who wants to join me as well. So we are going to get into IG and start up all algos. If you have any questions, please just interrupt me. I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. First question, the trial file cut stacks M3 cannot run, error in ProRealTime, the other 9 are okay. That's strange. Let me get back to you on that. You're probably right. I will have to send you or everybody a new file for cut stacks M3. Evening Andreas, evening Dan. Right, so for you who have no idea what this challenge is, who just happened to drop into this live stream, the challenge is to turn a capital investment of 5,000 euros to 1 million euros in 48 months. And how do we do this? Well, we do it with extremely high risk. We are setting position sizes that that will mean a pretty high probability to bust the account, and we will do aggressive reinvestment of profits. So for every 5,000 euros made, we will increase the position size on all algos with one contract. So we will, during this 48-month period, always be on the edge of the security margin needed to cover all positions that will be taken by the algos. So this is a high risk with a probable high reward, but you must know that this is a very, very high risk. I don't recommend anyone to join this challenge with the position size that we are using. You could join it with, let's say, half the position size, and that would still be considered high risk. So I just want to make that clear for anyone who are considering joining the challenge. Hi John. Hi Dan. I hope you will behave, but you probably, or you're almost always are behaving. Yeah, I know you love losing money, so Dan, you should join the challenge. All right, so let's get started. We have emptied an CFD account, which is actually my own personal account. So I will start the algos on this account, and you will follow me while I do that. Let's see. Oh, let me share the screen. So this will be the account that I will use for this challenge. I will call it Carl Making the Million. And I have added 5,000 euros to that account. So that's where we start. With. Platform's already launched. Oh, okay, all right, great. So the account is already ProRealTime software is already started. Okay, let's pull up the position sizes that we're going to use. So if you are interested in joining the challenge, there is a dedicated page on our website for this challenge. So if you go to ProRealAlgos.com and you click on the About tab up in the menu, there will appear a drop-down menu, and then you choose Making the Million. And if you scroll down, you will see the current position sizing. So this is what I will start today. We have 20 algos, but I will start only with 10 algos today, so that all that are joining the trial can also join the challenge. So when this 3-week trial ends, that starts today, it will end on February 5th, then I will increase the number of algos from 10 to 20. So we will start with 10 algos today, and then we will increase to 20 algos. When we increase to 20 algos, I will probably, depending on the current equity level, decrease the position size of those 10 already started algos. Yeah, I could also show you what else is here on the website. I think I covered most of this last live stream, so today we are going to focus on just starting the algo. So I will answer any questions that you have. But it could be interesting for anyone who haven't seen it yet that this is the projected curve to reach 1 million euros. So we're starting here at 5,000 euros, going to 1 million euros in 48 months. This is a typical exponential curve. We are reinvesting profits here with approximately 5,000 euros, with one contract per 5,000 euros earned. And there are two already plotted lines here, and I did this for fun just yesterday, looking at the historic results of ProRealAlgos since start, which was in November 2019. I plotted those results into this chart using the same reinvestment factor that we will use. So we will use, as I said, for the third time here, increasing one contract for every 5,000 euros earned. And then actually with the historic results, if one would have done that starting from November 19, you would have 452,000 euros at this point. The differences between these lines are a little bit the nature of how these reinvestments are done. The gray line is just simple reinvesting. The yellow line here is reinvesting the profit, increasing the position size only when the current equity level is below the projected curve. And that actually creates a smoother curve with less drawdown. So that is actually what we will do in this challenge. We might do, not decided yet, we might increase half of the position size directly and half the position size if we go under the projected curve. We're not decided on that yet, but we will decide once, probably already next month. Do I have any more questions? Hi Adriano, hi Jacob. The install is still a problem. Jacob, if you have any problems installing the algos, you could go join our Discord. The link on that is on our website, but you could also send us an email, or you could actually let me know here what error message you have, and I will try to sort that out for you. So just let me know what kind of error you're having. Carl, you run a pro or retail account. I actually run a retail account because I don't need a bigger leverage than what a retail account already have. So the retail account requires a security margin of 5%, and I have never, since I started trading, wanted to use a leverage higher than 5%. So I still use a retail account. BR noise, I will go for half the size. Do I change the numbers in the code? Yes, you do. And let's get into that. Let's get into ProRealTime. All right, so we are going to start 10 algos. Let's start from the top going down. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see which algos these are. Let's start with Prime DAX M3. So let's open up Germany market. So this is a Swedish account. So Tyskland 40. That's Germany 40 in Swedish. So I will open up that one. Oops. Yeah. So let's start all this stuff. Here I cut DAX M3. Where is that? Prime DAX 3 is this one. So for anyone who are doing this for the first time, I have imported the algos. I have imported the system files. So sorry, I have imported the indicators and I've imported the system files. So to start the algo and set the position size, you will have to do that in the code. So click on modify and you set the position size in these two fields here. So the prime DAX M3 goes both long and short, and what we have decided on this algo is to have a position size of 1.2. Set the correct time unit. I will run it on the 3-minute time frame. So let's prepare that for automatic trading. Yes, and let's do that for all other algos as well. Or let's do it for all DAX algos at the same time. The next one is cuts DAX M3, which will have a position size of 1.2 as well. Cuts DAX M3. Let's see, position size here 1.2. Also on the 3-minute time frame. Done. And then cuts DAX M5S with a position size of 1.6. So we are expecting this 3 first weeks of the trial to be pretty bearish. So we had a kind of a bull run the last couple of weeks, or actually at least the last couple of days. So we're expecting a little slower period here, and we believe that the cuts DAX M5S, which is a short only algo, will have a better period going forward these next 3 weeks. So that's why we have increased the position size on that specific algo. So 1.6 on that one. Make sure to set the right time unit, 5 minutes. Next one is cuts DAX M10. It's over here. Let's do what position size did we set for that one? 1.2. Okay, let's answer some questions. Let's set this just to 10 minutes, and then we will proceed when we go on the next index. Adriano is asking, in the last trial period I put in the demo account but it did not enter. Well, it could be due to a number of reasons. The most probable reason is probably that the position size that you set in the code and the position size that you set when starting the algo. So when you're starting the algo, it will a dialog box will show up asking you how many contracts will be the maximum number running this algo, and if that number you set there is different from the position size in the code, the algo will not take any trades. So that might be the reason for that. To know for sure, send us an email with a screenshot of all your started algos. You can do this directly after this live stream and I will answer it right away. I will see directly if there is any issue in how you have set up the algos. So we will probably just solve that in a matter of minutes. Hi Carl, what does one contract mean 1 point in spread betting? Well, I can't be 100% sure, but I really think it is. Or ask Dan. He's probably the... I already answered. All right. So yeah, one contract is 1 point in spread bet, just as it is in the CFD account. Where do I change the time zone to UTC 1+1, or is it the default time zone? Andreas, interpreting your name as Swedish, and if you have a Swedish-based IG account, you won't have to do anything. That is, if you haven't, by some reason, already changed the time zone. But if you don't have a Swedish IG account, then we have a tutorial on how to change time zone in on our YouTube. But I could actually show you right away. Go to settings, go to platform, go to time zones and trading hours, and change this to this option here. And then you change the time zone to what you should be using. And currently we are using UTC +1. So all algos, everybody starting algos should start them on UTC +1. So you can change this setting, save it, and start your algos. Then you can go back to ProRealTime. So you have to restart ProRealTime after starting the algos. Then you go back to ProRealTime and you can change the time zone setting back. So the time zone only have to be set to the UTC +1 when the algos are started. When the algos already are started, then you don't have to have that correct time zone set in your system anymore. All right. Where were we? We had done Prime DAX M3, we had done Cuts DAX M3, Cuts DAX M5. So that was all Prime algos. Sorry, that was all German algos. Let's continue with the Wall Street Cash algos. Okay, so Wall Street Cash, where is that? Prime Dow over here. We had determined an opposition size of 0.6, so let's do that. This is actually the best algo the last couple of weeks. It's the best algo of 2022 actually. Remember again to set the correct time unit. Prepare for automatic trading. And now the next one, which is plus Dow M5. Uh, 0.6 position size there as well. All right, so now we have some other questions. Johan is asking, yes, you can get back to me in Swedish in just a couple of days. No problem. So we have in our team 2 Swedish speaking and 2 English speaking. So any message written in Swedish will probably be forwarded to me, so I can answer them for you. So just do that. No, we will not. So as you can see in the code here, we have the possibility to activate reinvestment of profit, and that is changing this value here. But the reinvestment of profits is on algorithm level, so any reinvestment of profits will be done only if that specific algo have earned money, and we want more control than that. We want to have the manual control over choosing which algos should have which position sizes and when. But if you are looking to just start these algos and not do any joining the challenge and not doing anything, then you should of course restart the reinvestment of profits. But please make sure that you know what you're doing. You could run a back test with any algo activating this to see how the position sizing and the risk is changing as the position size are growing. Beer or noise? The Making the million challenge starts today, or yeah, it starts tomorrow. It will start trading tomorrow, but it's starting now. So anyone who's attending, anyone who's signed up for the trial, which is also starting today, can join the challenge for 21 days. So after February 5th, which is in 21 days, everybody who's running the algos on trial basis would have to sign up and get a plan from us. Yeah. Right, where were we? Let's start some other algos. We had, we were at Wall Street Cash were started, so let's proceed with the Nikkei algo. And for Nikkei, let me check first. We had a position size of 0.6. What else? Next one is CUTS Euro USD. Let's start that one. And we've decided to start with 10 contracts with this algo. And the main reason for this is that we believe, as we did for DAX M5S, that this specific algo will have a especially extra good period the next couple of weeks. So we are using a double position size on this one. So we are using 10 positions, 10 contracts on this specific algo. So let's start that one on the 3-minute time frame. Next one is CUTS USD yen, so another forex algo. Where did it go? What? 0.6 in contract size there. 0.6. It runs on a 1 hour time frame. And the last one to start is the CUTS FTSE H1. With a position size of 1.2. And it runs on a 1 hour time frame as well. Right, so now we have prepared all algorithms for let's see, give me a minute. We prepared all algos for let's see, for to start them, but where did my pro order window go? Yeah, here it is. Right, so you have to bear with me. There are a couple of others old algos here. So all systems that we started or have prepared for automatic trading is already marked. So let's start all of them. Let's see, start Euro US. So here was I was talking about earlier that you have to set the same position size in the code as you set in this window here, and more specifically in this field here. So you set a number of max contracts, and it has to be the same as the value that you set in the code, or actually it have to be the same or larger than the position size that you set in the code. So for the Euro USD mini, we had a number of contracts as 10. For the CUTS FTSE H1, one contract. In the K we had 0.6, but oh, you can actually set 0.6. Wow, this is an upgrade in ProRealTime. Just a couple of versions ago, you could not set a value under 1 here. So that's good. Let's continue. CUTS DAX M5S 1.6. CUTS DAX M3 1.2. CUTS DAX M10 1.2. PRA Prime DAX M3 1.2. CUTS USD Yen H1 0.6. Next one is Prime Dow M5 0.6, and the last one is Dow Plus M5, and that was also 0.6. All right, so now all are started. Wait, I forgot one. All plus algos should be started with readjustment of what does it say? I will stop the plus algos again. Stop. And I will go back here. And where did they go? So all plus algos should be started with readjust stops. That's the name of it. So check that box for those two. And let's start those two again. Okay. Now I see I have more questions. Wow, so many questions. Thanks, Dan, for answering them. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I think all questions were answered by Dan, so thanks for that. Okay, so all algos are started. The position sizes are set. We will do the next live stream on February 5th. What else could I show you? I could show you the SMACD indicator. Let me do that. That's for you who don't have it yet. Go to our website and click on this button here. Oh, it's behind my face. Let me change that. So on our website, there's a red circle here. Click that one and get it now. And you will you can download it and you can add it to your ProRealTime, and you can use it for a number of different indexes. Let me show you how it works on gold. Let's pull up that. Gold. Let's do a daily time frame. So I've already added it here. And this is my preferred setting of the SMACD indicator, or SMACD divergence indicator. So the parameters that you choose for your SMACD divergence indicator is specific, or should be specific, to the specific index that you're using it on. So one type of value for gold will not work on, let's say, DAX market. So once starting to use the SMACD indicator when trading, the first thing you should do is just add it to your price chart and see what settings seems to have the best hit rate. And for the gold on the daily time frame, the parameters that work best for us is these three parameters. So in the minimum bar range should be 5, the oversold level should be -20, the overbought level should be 24. So if you go back historically on the daily time frame on the gold chart, you can see that. So this is what the SMACD divergence indicator does. It will it will display a red arrow if there is a clear divergence in the SMACD indicator. So you can use this for your trading, your manual trading, as well as implement it into your automatic trading systems. So this setting, 5, -20, and 24, have proven to be very accurate historically. And what you can see now is that it has, it's warning us for a period now going into a little bit of a downward trend. So let's look at it historically. So yeah, here it did a very good hit rate, just setting the bottom on almost the exact bar of it actually did. Here as well, if we go back a little further, it doesn't indicate on every top, but it's pretty, I would say, accurate. It's setting those tops pretty good. It's doing those bottoms very good as well. You can see it here, works pretty good here. So one could just simply, only without weighing in any other parameters, go long when the SMACD divergence indicator is telling you to do that. And here is a clear opposite clear opposite, what's the name for it? A clear opposite warning, so to say. So you could enter here and exit there. Yeah, what else? What else? I think we have some other questions. Okay, so first question is, Yuan is asking us if I always use 3-minute time frame. I'm not sure if that question is directed to me, but our algos work on a number of different time frames. 3-minute, 2-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute, 1 hour. We have a 30-minute time frame algo as well. So it's dependent on the algo. But yeah, probably the most algos are working on a 3-minute time frame, or might be 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, I see that Dan answered any questions. I'm just 5 minutes. I'm 5 minutes after Dan, so thank you, Dan, for answering that. I will go from the bottom up instead. Okay, most questions are already answered. If anyone have a question directed to me, please just let me know and I will answer them. Yeah, what else? I mean, this was just an extra live stream. We had a live stream last week So now we're started with the challenge. You can follow the results of this challenge on this web page here. I will plot in the monthly gains into this chart. What else? Well, I could give you some numbers. To make 1 million euros from 5,000 euros is 19,900% gain. If we were to divide it up into smaller periods, which we'll have to do, we are reinvesting profits on probably like a monthly or a bi-monthly basis. So looking at it on a yearly period, we would have to make a 276% return. Quarterly would have to be a 39% return, and a monthly return of 11.67%. So in order to make this, we also have to double our capital every 6.27 months. And I think that's it for the numbers. Carl, my question about timeframes. Do you have a preference? Longer timeframes versus shorter for algos? Well, I actually like longer timeframes. So the problem with longer timeframes is that no one will buy them. No one will buy an algo running on a daily timeframe, trading once per month. So with 200,000 units on a daily timeframe, yeah, you have access to the whole historic data of that stock market. And the thing is, with the higher time frame you're using, the less trades per day. So one could say that the number of trades a system have is dependent on the time frame, or actually the number of trades that system have per day is decided by how long the time frame you are using. So if I were to create an algo that we're running on a, let's say, 1 second time frame, that algo would trade more often in a week. That's just the nature of building algos. So the problem with longer time frame is that it's hard for us to sell it. From a selling point of view, it's hard to say, buy this algo, it trades once per month and it has a win rate of 80%. So during a year it will make 12 trades. So in order to sell those kind of algos, which I personally like more than shorter time frame algos, is the way we can do this is by selling it together with a number of other algos. So by having, let's say, 20 algos running on a higher time frame, then at least you would have some consistency and a good amount of trades per week. But why do I like longer time frames? Well, because the historic results of a longer time frame algo is more accurate, or I have more conviction in backtests that runs over a number of years instead of, let's say, for a 1 minute time frame algo might be just 1 year. So if I am building an algo for a daily time frame, I will have a backtest stretching from like 1970. I don't know the exact start date of all indexes, but I will have a backtest stretching over a number of bear markets, a number of bull markets. I will have built an algo that I know performs well in all different market conditions. So that's the main reason I like building longer time frame algos. But to make money with it, you would actually have to have more algos, a larger number of algos to make those big gains. Next question. Hi Carl, your initial capital set to 10,000 euros for each algo, is that right? No, I don't really understand what you're meaning here. We have deposited an amount of 5,000 euros, and that is for all 10 algos. So we have not like earmarked any capital for a specific algo. Beer of noise. No, I am actually running only 10 algos. So as what I did just now was starting only 10 algos. So this is I want to let all trial users also be able to join the challenge, and I'm doing that by only starting the challenge with 10 algos, those same 10 algos that any trial users have access to. When these 21 days are over, then I will start more algos. I might not start all 20 algos. Previously, when we did this challenge back in 2019 and made 80% in 7 months, I just want to add that to I'll tell you that I lost my thought. What was I saying? Yeah, we are increasing to 20 algos, or might be less than 20 algos this time. So last time we always had all 20 algos active, but now we will be more let's say picky. So we might only run with 18 algos, 17 algos, but we will definitely run more than 10 algos once the trial period is over. I think that's that, perhaps. We have been live for 43 minutes. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Also, for anyone who's downloading the SMACD indicator and are active on the Swedish OMX market, I have the setting for you to use there on a 4-hour time frame. So download the SMACD indicator, change, start up a Swedish 30 index, change it to the 4-hour time frame, and set the SMACD values to 5, -30, and 25, and you will get a surprise because this exact values have been extremely accurate lately to set the tops and the bottoms of the Swedish OMX. So the values, I will repeat them again, is 5, -30, and 25, and use it on a 4-hour time frame, and you might have an indicator that could help you in your manual trading, or you build a automatic trading system out of that. Oh yeah, so in the backtest you can set an initial capital, so that's just set to basics. If you were to run a backtest, please just make sure that you have enough initial capital set in the backtest to make the algo not go have insufficient funds if it makes a few losses. So yeah, just add a whatever number there. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I think we are done now. If no one has any other questions. Yeah, I think so. So, all right, I'll talk to you again on, let's see, it's February 5th, Sunday, February 5th at 7 p.m. That will be the next time I'm live streaming, and we will go through the results then. Wall Street is closed tomorrow. Yeah, it is. We'll see if the futures run. No problem. I don't think it will, or will it? I don't know exactly what. It's like the Martin Luther King Day or something. I don't remember what it is, but it's depending on which kind of day there is. Sometimes the IG market have that market opened even though the market is closed. Dan has answers to all questions. Yes, Andreas, we are doing a lot of videos, so that's something that we are also focusing on 2023. We are continuing the learning program, and it's in this specific chapter. The first chapter we're just coming up with ideas. How do you come up with trading ideas? The learning program is divided into 4 chapters. The first chapter was just ideas. This second chapter, which we have just started, will cover, like, it might be that this chapter will take the whole year, because we will do videos on multi-time frame, we will do videos on machine learning, we will do videos on curve fitting and optimization, we will do videos on what to look for in the backtest report, we will do videos on what to look for in individual trades to find more detailed points of improvement on your algo trading system. We will cover, like, everything we know, everything we have in our minds, just put it into this learning program. So just if someone who haven't signed up for it, just do it. It's for free. You will learn a lot there, and anything you want us to cover, I think we will cover everything. Just thinking about everything that we have already now decided to do. But if you have anything that you would like us to cover, just let us know, and we will look at that. Okay, I think that's it. Subscribe for more videos, and yeah, have a good week, and talk to you again in 3 weeks. All right, bye.